Parkland student and anti-gun activist Emma Gonzalez went off the edge in response to a Tennessee shooting, using the event to bash white people and the National Rifle Association and going to the extreme in her push for gun control. The teenager considers herself an expert on guns and the Constitution, but she made no sense with her racist take on the shootings. Emma Gonzalez was responding to a Sunday morning shooting at a Tennessee Waffle House that left 4 people dead. The suspect, identified as 29-year-old Travis Ranking, arrived at the Waffle House near naked and opened fire after getting out of his pickup truck, the Washington Post reported. Metro Nashville Police Department spokesman Don Aaron told reporters that the man shot and murdered 2 people outside of the Waffle House before entering the establishment. After he got inside, he shot again and killed a 3rd person. A 4th victim, of the 6 that was shot, later died at Vanderbilt University Medical Center. During the rampage, Travis Ranking started to struggle with the rifle. That's when a customer wrestled the gun from him. Ranking, wearing a green jacket, ran off, according to the Post. Individuals in this area need to know that this Travis Ranking is at large, Metro Nashville Police Department spokesman Don Aaron said. "We're doing everything we can to find him. Keep your doors locked, keep your eyes open. If you see this individual, if you see a nude guy walking around this morning, call the police department immediately. When I saw him get out of his pickup truck, all he had on was his jacket, no sock, no shoes, no underwear. Just a jacket and an assault rifle," witness Chuck Cordero told reporters. As he hid under his car, he watched the suspect shoot rounds through the restaurant's glass windows before he headed inside. As frightening as the actions of this crazed gunman are, it does not justify the racist, anti-American rant of Emma Gonzalez, whose trademark coat is adorned with the flag of communist Cuba. He was white, and he used an Arkansas 15. The ad NRA is about to say this man had mental health issues so that the rest of us will get scared of anyone with poor mental health and buy a gun in preemptive defense so that gun sales increase. "Shootings don't just happen in schools," she said on Twitter. If Gonzalez thinks shootings are a predominantly white issue, she should spend a weekend in Chicago, Detroit, Newark, Los Angeles, Cleveland, Baltimore or any city in the United States. "They happen everywhere in America, and now one has happened in Waffle House," she said. "You can donate all the shooting shelters to schools that you want, but at the end of the day, we can't build our world out of Kevlar. Someone is making mad money off that. Hold on. Now, she thinks that the Kevlar industry is in a conspiracy to continue shootings? These kids should pick an enemy and stick with it. They are starting to sound like teenagers who have no idea how the world works, which could be because that is what they are." The local police say a man at the scene wrestled his gun away. "Looks like you don't need to arm a teacher or a resource officer to stop a shooting." "There goes the sales pitch for At Smith Wisonker," she wrote. "Yes, Emma, this is a superhero movie, and we are going to need people to wrestle guns from a gunman on shooting rampages. That is a lot more effective than taking cover and shooting them from a distance." Sarcasm, then, Gonzalez called for a ban on, essentially, every gun in the United States. Removing the assault and semi-automatic weapons from our civilian society, instituting thorough background checks and mandatory waiting periods, and raising the buying age and banning the production of high-capacity magazines are the ways to stop shootings in America, she said. A fellow Parkland survivor and supporter of the Constitution, Kyle Kashuv, shredded her for her ignorant statement. "You realize like 99.99% of guns are semi-automatic? Now you're calling for a full repeal of 2A," he wrote. "No, Kyle, she isn't. It's just that she has no idea what she is talking about, but she has been given a giant platform to speak her lack of knowledge to people who hang on her every word."